Hello FantasyDaddy.com viewers, Bowe, Fertig, James Boyer. Today we are talking running back position in the 2013 draft. Get right into it. James, what is your plan of attack in this year's fantasy draft?
I'm going to hop right into that pool of the running back position. I'm telling you right now, there's only 6 elite backs in the league. Foster, ADP, Jamal Charles, Marshawn Lynch, Ray Rice, to name those top 5. And again, I'm going running back in my first 2 rounds.
A lot of people are saying running back is the, pedigree.
Key to success.
Key to success this year. Who are you looking to fill your number 2 back? And do you go back to back?
Well, I would go back to back. For those of you not going back to back, though, maybe a DeMarco Murray in the 3rd round, late 2nd, early 3rd. Steven Jackson, you would definitely probably have to go him.
In the second
round.
Yeah.
CJ2K will be a 2nd rounder. You also can never forget about MJD.
A lot of people do.
We count him out every year,
right.
And he's going to do it again this year, especially in that Jacksonville offense, which they need him to get going.
We got some backs going around the same time in the draft, so we're going to do a little pick your back. Sproles and Bush going around the 4th or 5th round. Who do you like?
Right there, I like Darren Sproles.
Okay.
I think he's going to catch more balls than Reggie Bush, and in a PPR league, that's that much more valuable for your team. I know Drew Brees loves to spread the rock, but one of his favorite targets is Darren Sproles. Reggie Bush I like, but he looked dismal in preseason.
Right, his rushing yards only averaged about 2 yards per carry. Did well in the passing attack. It will balance out with rushing yards, but Sproles has the advantage in the passing game. Stephen Ridley, CJ2K, both going in the 2nd round in this year's draft.
Right there, I take Stephen Ridley by a nose.
Okay.
I like CJ2K this year, but Stephen Ridley was in one of the best rushing attacks in the league last year in New England.
Yep.
New England is going to continue to do that this year, especially with their lack of offensive weapons on the outside. So I think Stephen Ridley is going to have a big year.
CJ2K will probably have more total yards, but Ridley will have more touchdowns, I believe. 2 backs out of Cincinnati, Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, or Giovanni Bernard.
BGE will be your goal line back in that system, but I like Giovanni Bernard, especially in a PPR league where he's catching the ball out of the backfield. Bernard had 1,300 consecutive yard seasons over at UNC and over 40 balls, so he proves that he can catch the ball in the backfield. They really like him over that training camp in Cincinnati. Marvin Lewis really likes the guy, so I look for Giovanni Bernard to have a huge year.
BJGE going about a round earlier, so you can kind of wait what you're saying and wait on Giovanni Bernard.
Sure.
Our last group of backs, Chris Ivory from the Jets, Ryan Matthews from San Diego, going about the 5th or 6th round, both of those backs. Who do you like?
This was a toughie because watching Ryan Matthews in the preseason, it looks like he's hungry. The guy wants to prove all the critics wrong and everyone in San Diego wrong. But here I go Chris Ivory. Reason being is the guy has YPC, yards per carry. He's going to average over 4.8 to 5 yards per carry.
Right.
Jets are going to pound that rock regardless of who their quarterback is over there. Rexy, sexy Ryan over there in the Jets.
Big sexy. We're going to do a little over-under our last segment in this video. Monty Ball, 10 touchdowns in 2013.
I'm going to take the under there. That's a crowded backfield. Not by much, though. I think he gets around 7 or 8 touchdowns this season. They've named Ronnie Hillman as their number 1 back. You know that's going to change. They have Noshawn Moreno. Again, Monty Ball led all NCAA in touchdowns and set that record. But I look for a couple years for that to translate to double digits.
Yeah, that would be a big mark for a rookie season, but he has the offense to do it in. Steven Jackson, 1,200 rushing yards this year.
I'm going to go the over here. Steven Jackson's going to run that ball a lot over there in Atlanta, and it's going to help that passing game that much more. Matt Ryan, he loves to throw the rock, but that just helps Steven Jackson so much more. Steven Jackson didn't have that over there in St. Louis really ever, and that's going to open it up for him, and I expect a career year out of Steven Jackson if healthy.
Our last back, Ahmad Bradshaw, going from New York to Indianapolis. How will that affect his production this year?
It definitely is because, like I said, we're talking crowded backfield. Vic Ballard had close to 1,000 yards. I think he was at 1,000 yards last season. He's coming off an injury. Ahmad Bradshaw, look for him to have a big year. Maybe less than 1,500 total yards, maybe around 1,200, 900 rushing yards, 300 receiving yards, something like that.
And that will do it for the running back position in this year's draft. Make sure to follow our other videos and draft strategies. That came out kind of funny. Bowe Fertig, James Boyer, thank you for viewing. We'll catch you guys next time.
See ya.
Peace.